Good day to sir. Welcome to our presentation. First of all, we are feeling thankful to God because guaranteeing us the chances, guidance, and good health in effort to complete this group assignment. We would also like to thank our beloved lecturer, who is Dr. Muhammad Azrul, the guidance by providing useful information and showing us the steps to complete this assignment. Next, this group assignment will be not successfully completed without the effort and full cooperation from our members. They are myself, Priya, Alia, Cairo, Alif, and Fahmi. We work together as a group from the beginning until the end of this assignment. Lastly, not to forget, we like to thank our classmates who directly and indirectly help us in some way to complete this group assignment by sharing information to all of us. Thank you everyone. In my presentation, I will focus objective of tabulation and presentation. Firstly, to simplify complex data, it simply and simplify the raw data in meaningful and simple form so that it can easily be interpreted by a common man. Secondly, to bring out sessional features of data, it presents the main characteristic of data in clear and precise way. Third is to facilitate a comparison. The representation of a data in columns and rows. It's also helpful in stimulate analysis on the basis of several parameters. Fourth is to facilitate statistical analysis. A table is the best source of organized data of a statistical analysis. It can be used to perform various calculations related to data. Last not least, to save a space. A table format presents factual data in more organized and powerful way. Thank you so much.
Now we go to the graphical method. There are 5 methods in doing the graphical method. There are frequency distribution, bar graph, histogram, pie chart, and also OGIF.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Khairul Azhar bin Muhammad Zaidi. My matrix number AA201543. So, today I would like to continue presenting about data arrangement. So we look at the data. There are 28 of data. So firstly we find the interval of k. So we use formula 2 power of k greater than n. So we apply in the formula and we change to the log to be more easier. So we be k log 2 greater than log 30, and then we become k greater than log 30 divided by log 2, and then we k greater than 4.906. So we round to the nearest number, so k equal to 5. Okay, next we find to the class width. So the formula is maximum data minus a minimum data divided by interval of k. So we put the number which is 259 minus 203 divided by 5, and we got 11.2, and we rounded to the nearest will be 12. So next question it was a request about the tally frequency, relative frequency, cumulative frequency, midpoint, upper boundary and lower boundary. So we made a box to make so nice. So the first box we put the class width, which is the class width is 12 for the lowest data in the table and to the maximum data. Second box we put the tally. Third box we put the frequency, which is in number forms. The fourth row we put the relative frequency, which is the formula is frequency divided by total data. The fifth column, we put the cumulative frequency, and next midpoint, upper boundary and lower boundary. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Next, we go to the measure of center tendency, which consists of mean, median, and also mode. Mean is calculating by sum of the frequency times midpoint divided by sum of frequency. We get the total of 7,035 divided by 30, and the last answer is 234.54 mean. Next, we go to the calculation of median. To calculate median for group data, it is calculated by lower boundary plus with the total of the frequency divided by 2 and minus with the sum of the frequency before the class boundary and then we divided by frequency at the class intervals, and then we multiply with the class width, and then the total frequency is 30, and then divided by 2, which is 15, and the class interval for median is 225 and 236, and then we calculate, we insert the number to the formula, and then we get the number of 224.5 plus 6 divided by 6 times 12, and then the final figure is 236.5.
Hello guys, my name is Muhammad Fahim Nakidin bin Muhammad Nur, and my matrix number is A281516. So now we go to the measure of variation. Okay, I'm sorry for my cat, she make our pointer today. Okay, so in this title have a 3 main point, that is range, variance, and standard deviation. So first of all, we go to the range. So first we have looked in this table, have a lot of numbers. Okay, and for range we have to find the maximal value, reject the minimal value. So we have find the maximal value in this table and find the minimal value in this table. So for maximal value, that is 259, and minimal value is 203. Well, here 203. So we just have to reject maximal value and minimal value like this. 259 reject 203, and will be this one, 56. Okay, that is a range. So next we go to the variance. Okay, so for the variance, we look here, we have a table, the lot of number in this table. Okay, we have a, if you see here, we have a number for x, kuasa 2, square meter, we have s. Okay, and lot of numbers. So for the I'm so sorry for my cat. For the formula of variance is like this. You see here like this. Okay, this is, here is formula of variation. So by this formula, we have to find the data in this table, and we just put inside this formula. So will be like this. Okay, will be like this, and we got the answer will be like this. I'm sorry, like this. 281.38. So that is for variance. We found that answer, and now lastly we go to the standard of deviation. So the standard of deviation is very simple. We just have to find the square meter for the variance. So if you look here, this is a variance formula, but for the standard deviation formula, we just have to square meter, I mean punca kuasa 2 square meter for the answer of variance. So just simple, we have to square meter or square for 281.38, and we got the answer will be like this. Okay, will be like this: 16.7743852346. So that is the answer for standard deviation. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Alif Nur Rabi Luqman. Now I will present a measure of position. They have a 2 quartile, which is the first quartile and third quartile. Okay, first of all we need to find the position. So for first quartile, we know the formula is n over 4. So we put the 30 over 4, we get the answer 7.5. So the class interval for first quartile is 213 until 224, because of the nearest number of 7.5 is 9 by C, the cumulative frequency. And for third quartile, the formula is quite different, which is the 3 bracket n over 4, and so we put the number 3 bracket 30 over 4, and we get the answer 22.5, and the class interval is 249 until 260, because of the nearest is 225 is 30 by C, the cumulative frequency. And then after we find the position, we need to know the answer. Okay, for the first quartile, the formula is lower boundaries of quartile 1 plus n over 4 minus frequency over frequency quartile 1 and multiply by class width. Okay, so we put the numbers is 212.5 plus 7.5 minus 4 over 5 multiplied by class width 12. Okay, so we got the answer for quartile 1 is 220.9, and then for the quartile 3, the formula is quite same. So the lower boundaries of quartile 3 plus n over 4 minus frequency over frequency quartile 3 and multiply by class width. So we put the number, so we put the lower boundaries 248.5 plus 22.5 minus frequency 22 divided by 8, and then we multiply by class width 12, and we get the answer for quartile 3 is 249.25. So and then we need to calculate the interquartile range. So the formula is quartile 3 minus quartile 1. So we get the 249.5 minus 220.9. So we got the answer is 28.35. Thank you. Okay, lastly, I want to present about conclusion. In conclusion, we have identified the shape of distribution from the calculation, and we have concluded based on the graph and the table below. So we can see based on the histogram, the frequency at frequency 4, the midpoint is 206.5. At the frequency 5, the midpoint is 218.5. At the frequency 6, midpoint is 230.5. At the frequency 7, midpoint is 242.5. And the frequency 8 is midpoint is 254.5. Okay, so based on the figure, it shows the upward sloping curve is due to an increase in the condominium prices, and it shows that the higher the frequency, the higher the sales prices. That's all from me. Thank you.